I have a problem. Basically, I have an obsession with makeup, specifically Sephora. A great store, but would definitely make my bank account a lot happier if it wouldn't existed. Some of you may know I was on my vacation recently in America. I went to go visit my cousin, my aunt, my grandma, my uncles, my everyone. I went to Sephora. We don't have Sephora in Switzerland. So I save up all my money. I make a list of what I want to buy. I even got more stuff that is not from Sephora, but I also bought that on my trip in America, so here's a haul for you. So the first thing we got, Coverfx Perfect Setting Powder. I've always wanted to try this, and I've never actually owned a genuine setting powder. I have high hopes for this, so I am so excited. As soon as the Dior Backstage collection launched, I was so excited because the Dior Backstage collection, like all that makeup is like so my vibe. It's so my makeup vibe. Like, I got the foundation, obviously. I'm wearing it today. This is probably like my new favorite foundation. It's a squeezy bottle, which I love. Like everything about it is just so perfect. It's backwards. Next thing we got is from Giorgio Armani. This is the Face Fabric Second Skin makeup. Whenever I like use a sheer foundation, it's always dewy, glowy, and whatever, which I love that look. Put it on my face and it looks great. And then like a half an hour later, I'm just this greasy, dripping, oily mess, which is not a good look. I went online and I looked for a sheer matte foundation, and this is the only one that came up. I was like, wow. Wow. I've never had the urge to buy anything from Giorgio Armani. Now I did. I got a Fenty Beauty foundation. I've owned one previously. It was not my shade. It was way too dark on me. It made me look really weird. And I gave it away and I bought a new one now. This is the shade 120. And I didn't realize how pale I was until I got shade matched to like the third lightest shade of Fenty Beauty. That's the thing. Got one other foundation. I just went crazy. I got the Hourglass Vanish stick because this thing I've heard so many people talk about. Everyone that has tried this was in love with it, and I was like, fine, I'll try it. I watched the Beauty News video and they got about 600 swatches out of this. It may look like a little bit of product, but you definitely get a lot of uses. Next thing I got, I'm just grabbing random stuff, is Dior again. I love Dior. Dior makeup. It's real good. This is the Diorshow Mascara, and I got it in waterproof because I don't own one single waterproof mascara. The packaging. I love the YSL Touche Éclat, but I didn't realize it came in this cute packaging. It reminds me of like Pat McGrath. Also, that reminds me, I still need to finish the YSL movie. I started watching it like a couple months ago and I never finished it. This is the High Performance Setting Spray. I've never owned a setting spray. Like, I've used rose water, I've had like a primer spray, and I've had the Tatcha Dewy Luminous Silk, what? Tatcha Luminous Dewy Spray. I can't remember the name. My favorite color in the whole entire world is blue, especially this like beautiful royal blue shade. So as soon as I saw Beauty Blender come out with this, I was like, I need this in my life. I already have a Beauty Blender, but it's like 2 years old. It's really old, I know. I am really excited. I've never purchased anything from Kevin Kwan. It's a mini palette. It was like in the section of like when you pay at Sephora. It's like a little contouring duo, so you get like a contour shade and like a highlight shade. So I feel like that'll match well. This is the Hourglass Vanish Highlighting Stick. Again, I've heard so much good stuff about this. I love, 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 love the Milk Makeup Stick in Lit. And this is supposed to be really similar, so I was like, I should try it. So I got the shade Champagne Flash. My favorite thing in the entire world, maybe not in the entire world, but at least to write with, are clicky pens. I love those. I have so many of them. I saw it on Trend Mood and I was like, so I got it. It's basically, you get a lighter brow pencil, a darker brow pencil, a like concealer type of thing to like clean up your brows, and then like a highlighter shade. Another Hourglass product, same thing, you know what I mean. I love chubby lipsticks because on the go I can just be like swipe, swipe, you know, be good. Really excited, can't wait anymore. I love my Nars Concealer. I have like a love-hate relationship with it. Like sometimes I'll have these phases where I love it so much that I just use it every day, and then I'll hate it again and I'll find something better. So I didn't want to purchase a brand new one so I just decided to get the mini version instead. Next thing is again from Hourglass. Wow, every second product is literally Hourglass. This is their Ambient Lighting Bronzer. My problem is that I'm so pale that bronzers are always very harsh on me, and I always have to go in with a really light hand. It's a very, very light bronzer. Like, it could probably even be like a powder for someone with like medium skin tone. Next thing we got is from Tarte. Again, I've heard everyone rave about this. I'm dying to try it, but I didn't allow myself to try it yet because I want to film this haul first. First of all, love Tarte, they're the best. They've sent me some products before actually, which is really, really cool of them. And it comes with this little spatula type of thingy here, so you can just like scrape a little bit out, smear it on your face. I hope it's good because I spent like $52 on it. I already own one of these in a different shade. I love them so much. It's a really beautiful lip gloss. It's like, it's not sticky. The Sweet Peach Too Faced collection really killed it. More Backstage collection stuff from Dior. First thing I got is an eyeshadow palette. This is the Cool eyeshadow palette. First of all, I wanted this in my life because it's an eyeshadow palette with a primer. Like, mind blown. Second thing is, I feel like nowadays all palettes are warm toned. It's so hard to find like a cool toned or like a neutral sort of palette. So I got it and I'm really excited to create some looks with this. Glow Face palette. You know your girl loves her glow. And this basically comes with two like strobing highlighter type of situations and two blushes. When the blushes are like just as shimmery. When I think of this, I feel like I'm just gonna look like a glowing goddess. So that idea I really love. I've always wanted to try some pharmacy products. I love my natural skincare. It better be healthy. It better be some good skincare. And I'm gonna be testing these in the next couple of days, weeks, whatever. Melt Away Cleansing Balm, which I'm really stoked to try. The Honey Drop Moisturizer, the Sleep Tight sort of like night balm, and then the Honey Potion like mask. Next, I got some Ren Skincare. I heard of this thanks to Matilda. Her videos are so aesthetically pleasing, they're so calm, they're so informative, to the point, they're just amazing, and I love watching her. And she did a whole video on Ren Skincare, and since I've seen that, I was like, I need to try this. Also, I love the little... I had a mini version of this, and I fell absolutely in love with it, that I bought the full version. This is their lapis oil. Honestly, this is such a game changer for me. I feel like everyone's skin is different. It's so hard to recommend skincare in my opinion, but in my case, this really did wonders for my skin and I love it. So that was it for the Sephora haul. However, we got more. My aunt actually got this for me. This is the Earth Mineral Multi-Purpose Foundation. You get a selection of shades. And it's a little tiny jar, really, really tiny, with powder in it. You can apply the foundation as is, as a powder, or there's like a little facial oil over here. You can mix it with the powder and turn it into a foundation and then put that on your face. I got wipes, got some huepes. My favorite brushes are either Real Techniques or Zoeva. And I got this gigantic powder brush. I also got this tiny setting brush. I got Ardell lashes. These are the little lash trios. Something from Chanel. And a little fancy again. This is the lip blush. Again, I bought this because Matilda recommended it to me and it just seems like something I would love. And if you swatch this first, it seems like a very pigmented product. You're like, ooh, that's too much, or at least that's what I think. But honestly, you can just like blend this in and it definitely shows up. It's definitely there, but it's really, really, really sheer. Like, look how I blended that in nicely. Something from Tarte. This is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I was originally gonna get the Shape Tape, but then I like didn't like it when I tried it. This little mini baked gelato swirl honey, gilded honey illuminator highlighter, whatever you want to call it. Next we got some more Burt's Bees. This is their lip shimmer in caramel. Noonie Apple Mint Lip Oil. This stuff is so good. It does have like a tingling sensation to it. I love it. I love it so much. This I actually got from my cousin. This is the Tea Tree Oil Acne Treatment Cream from Kiva. I got to try some of hers and I really liked it, and she had like a little backup and she said I could have it, which is really sweet of her, so really excited to use this again. I got some nail polish. This is the Essie nail polish in the shade Blanc. And then we got the OPI nail lacquer in the shade Salmon Sand. I want to do like a nude sort of ombre look with these two, so if you guys want to see that, put that in the comments down below. And Dr. Bronner soap, because I use that to cleanse my face. I always use the tea tree one, that's like my favorite, but I decided to try a bunch of different scents. So I got the peppermint one, I got the rose one, as well as the lavender one. I got some things from M Cosmetics because I had to support my girl Michelle. She's amazing. I love her. I bought the illustrative eyeliner with the brush tip because I love brush tips. Next, I got her lip glosses, and I've seen a bunch of reviews on the M Cosmetics ones, and people say they're just as buttery and like non-sticky as the Too Faced ones. So first shade I got is Caramel Glaze. It's like a nice nude brown shade. And then I got the shade Red Jasper. It's like a burnt reddish shade. Then I got some stuff from Glossier. I love Glossier. So I got more Generation G lipsticks because... So Leo is a really pretty like dark brown nude shade. And then I got this one here in the shade Zip, which is red. Also, they came out with their Lid Star eyeshadows. The first shade I got is Cub, which is a really pretty like rose gold shade. I love the packaging too, it's like a little test tube. Then I also got the shade Slip, which is like a light pink, but honestly when you swatch it, you can barely tell that it's pink. It's like more of a nude shade. This is what I'm going to be wearing on my lids every single day from now on. The last things I got from Glossier are the two masks. So this one is the Mega Greens Galaxy Pack. It's supposed to be detoxifying, and then I got their other mask, which is the moisturizing moon mask. It's really soothing and hydrating. I love making videos for you guys, especially makeup videos. It's always so much fun for me. So if you guys want to see any video in particular, a review maybe, I've never done a makeup review, but I feel like that would be kind of fun to do. If you guys want to see anything related to this video that you saw in this video, please let me know in the comments down below. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to talk to you in my next video. Bye! Bye! Gotta get some more lights. It's me. I'm such an idiot.